one big program that people learn early on is it's not okay to make a mistake. Early on, when they were a child, they learned that love, safety, belonging was going to be removed, not available to them if they made a mistake. And this happens in any number of ways, but the love gets cut off. Maybe you get a slight abuse. Maybe you get major abuse. And you get hurt, you go into pain. And we as humans want to avoid pain and we want to move to pleasure. So we do whatever it takes to do that. And if you create a belief that says making mistakes equals pain and suffering, you're going to what? Try and avoid making mistakes at all costs. But guess what? When you're growing a business, you've got to put yourself on the field of play, and you are not going to be perfect before you start. So you are going to make mistakes. And if you are unwilling to do that, you will keep playing at the same level. You won't get out there. You won't be visible in your marketing. You won't have enough time to do the needle moving work in your business. You'll be stuck being a perfectionist as opposed to scaling your business. Now, I have a high standard of excellence in our business, but does that mean that we never make mistakes? No, not at all. And I'm willing to feel the pain of making the mistake and learn from it so that I can keep growing and hope and wish and pray and all of that it doesn't hurt other human beings. That is our goal. We want to grow without hurting ourselves or hurting other human beings. But I'm unwilling to not act out of fear that might happen. So that is a program that a lot of people hold, and you got to see if that's happening for you. If you have time management issues, if you're overwhelmed a lot, then this is a big one for you. Okay, the next one that I want to share is another common one: feeling unworthy of support, feeling like you have to be the responsible one, like that you have to be the one taking care of other people. You learned early on that you were safe if you were taking care of other people, and that you weren't safe if you weren't taking care of other people. So this is going to cause you to have team issues. So if you're someone who's having a hard time hiring other people, if you can't quote unquote find good people, then this is an issue that's showing up for you. If you're having trouble hiring, if you can't, if it's taking a long time, if people keep leaving, if you can't hold on to people, sometimes that's an indication that you're up-leveling very quickly, but oftentimes it means that you're unworthy of receiving the support, or not that you are, but that you have a program that makes you think that to receive support means that you're weak, that you have to DIY it. Okay, another one is that you're only worthy to receive income, cash, support, whatever it is that you want, if you work hard for it, if you struggle for it. And this means that you're always going to be addicted to the hard, addicted to the struggle. And none of us want that. So let's make sure that we clean up that subconscious program and that internal identity and self-image, all of which we go into at the summit as quickly as possible. Let's recognize it and shift it, because otherwise you're going to have cash flow issues. In the immediacy, you might be having a hard time receiving cash, receiving income, receiving revenue. You're tapping out, you're limiting yourself. And long term, it creates huge crises in your business, because you'll get to a high level and then you will create some sort of chaos because you feel unworthy of receiving at that level. And nobody wants that. So let's make sure that does not happen. What do you say? When you're ready for freedom, you find the courage to scale, but you don't have to do it by yourself. It can be so much easier, and it starts with you attending the Unstoppable Woman Summit, which, if I do say so myself, is going to be off the charts. Join me this November for an electrifying 3-day virtual event where female entrepreneurs from all over the world gather to learn how to scale their business and unlock the freedom they desire. And a special offer to all podcast fans. Get your seat today by using the link theunstoppablewoman.com/breakthrough and save $500 on your ticket right now. Go grab your ticket and I will see you at the summit.